Welcome back. Let's take a more personal perspective as we continue our look at Palestinian refugees and the hotly debated topic of their right of return. We're in Jaffa, a city that's now predominantly Israeli, but was at one time home to a Palestinian majority. What happened to the people who left this place in 1948 when the State of Israel was created? Well, a unique documentary is just being completed for Al Jazeera following the lives of a group of these displaced people. Part 1 of Palestinian Street begins here on Al Jazeera on Wednesday at 1600 GMT, with Part 2 airing at the same time on Thursday. As Mona Bellini reveals, it brings to life some interesting tales. And Mona, it's good to have you talking about this.
Thank you for having me here.
What was the thing that really struck you when you discovered these people living so far from what was their original home? What was the thing that struck you most about the way they live their lives now?
Quite honestly, Riz, it was their strength for survival, the will to live, to continue no matter what. I came across some incredible people, families who, even though they were just thousands of miles away, they still hang on to memories of Jaffa. I asked a few questions. One was, if you were given a ticket to go back to Jaffa tomorrow, what would you do? And one of them responded, I would actually just go without anything. I would just run within a second to go back and just breathe the air of Jaffa once again.
Did you get the sense that they would all return, or had some really got so used to their lives away, considering it's been so long? Have they resettled emotionally as well in some cases?
To tell you the truth, no. No. From the people that I met, they were determined to hang on to the memories. Some refused to go back, actually. They just wanted to keep the memory of Jaffa alive. The good times, the good memories of what Jaffa used to be like, culturally, artistically, musically. Jaffa was the center of Palestine. We're talking 5 newspapers, clubs, famous Egyptian singers were coming here all the time to perform. Everybody was united, everyone was equal. Nobody could tell the difference between a Jew, a Christian, a Muslim. Everyone was equal.
Set aside their dreams for a moment and tell me, do you think they honestly believe they're ever going to come back?
Some do, yeah. I mean, the people I met in Beirut, for example, in the refugee camps, still hang on to hope and we're still determined. They still are determined to go back, definitely.
Considering your roots as well, you have Palestinian roots. How did it affect you personally?
What can I say, Riz? It's been a while since I've come back here, 11 years to be precise, and it was a bit of a shock to my system. You grow up listening to stories, reading about what is happening here. You read the news, you're constantly fed with information, but to see it with your own eyes is a completely different experience.
Well, Mona, we're going to watch very carefully for that documentary. Congratulations on completing that.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Riz.
Thank you. And thank you for being with us. You can watch Part 1 of Palestine Street here on Al Jazeera starting on Wednesday at 1600 GMT, with Part 2 airing first time at the same time on Thursday. On the next show, we speak with 2 leading Israeli politicians with very different views on Zionism and the direction of their country as it celebrates its 60th birthday. Be sure to tune in for that. Don't forget, if you have any questions or comments on the Middle East conflict, send your messages to riz@aljazeera.net. We'll see you next time.